Alright, this is your review for your test on Friday over special rights and trig. I'm going to go over pretty much a couple of problems in each section. I'll probably focus on the odds unless I see something I need to address. So, the first section is about the first two sections, I think, or maybe three, are special right triangles. You just need to know your rules for 30, 60, 90 and for a 45, 45, 90. So in this first example here, this is showing the 45 degrees. So let me move that back and get my pen. So that means this is a right isosceles. So that means the parts in a right isosceles is you have two legs that are the same, okay, and then always opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. Now the parts, or the formula, is we got L for leg, H. Some people look at it as x, and then x root 2. So you just got to remember your legs are the same. And I probably should have put, let me move this down, let me move this part here, and the legs are associated with the 45, and the hypotenuse is associated with the 90. Okay, so a couple other things you need to know is that, and this is a rule or a relationship that happens with any part. So anytime I go from the big part to a small part, you're going to divide. Okay, and if you're going from a small part, doesn't matter what type of triangle we're talking about, to a big part, you're going to multiply. Okay, so just kind of use that rule to help you with the problem solving, or you can use your flow chart on this review packet if you need to. So on this other, to label the parts of the triangle below, complete the table with relationship. So in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, across from the 30 is your short leg, across from the 60 is the long leg, and always across from the right angle is the hypotenuse. So you just have to remember, 30, 60, 90, those relationships. So our 30 is our short leg, 60 is long leg, hypotenuse. The rule, our short leg is x, our long legs is x root 3, and our hypotenuse is 2x. So we double the short leg to get to the hypotenuse. Alright, so we're using these relationships to find our missing side. And we want to leave answers in radical form when necessary. So find the length of the leg. We know it's the leg because we have a 45 here. The 16 is your hypotenuse. I need to go back to the leg, which means you're dividing. So we're doing 16 divided by root 2. We cannot keep it like that, so we have to rationalize that, which means we're multiplying the top and the bottom by root 2. So we have 16 root 2 over 2. Rationalizing basically gets rid of the radical. Now you have a whole number. But this can be simplified. So our final answer is 8, because 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 root 2. Okay. So you're going to do the evens. This is a 30, 60, 90. I gave you the easier one. On number 5, here we have a 30, 60, 90, but the side that's given is the long leg, and you always want to go back to the short leg. So I don't have the flow chart up here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put it up here too. Okay, so here's the flow chart. I mean, yeah, this is the facts. There's your rules for special right, Pythagorean theorem, your triples. There's your perfect squares if you have to simplify. And then this is your trig. This is what we're going to get in probably section 4. But on the back is the flow chart. So we were looking at a problem that had a long leg. And so to go from this long leg back to the short leg right here, if I follow the arrow, it says we're going to divide by root 3. So if I go to my problem, taking the 6, I'm dividing by root 3. I cannot leave it like that. We have to rationalize it. Okay. So this turns into 6 root 3 over 3. And we can reduce that. And I know some of you already can do that mentally. So our short leg here is 2 root 3. And to get to the hypotenuse, I just double the short leg, meaning I'm going to double only the number on the outside. So this is going to be 4 root 3. Okay. On number 6 here, because this little tick mark here is indicating you have a square. So this is going to turn that 90 cut in half, and you get a 45, 45, 90. Because they tell me the perimeter is 4, I know all the sides are the same. So if I just divide that by 4, which would give me 6, 6 would represent each side. Okay, so hopefully that helps you to get to the x, which is the hypotenuse in the 45, 45, 90. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. All right, so here's one that we're doing the diagonal, which is a 45, 45, 90 triangle that we create. But now our leg has a radical. So to get the hypotenuse, you always take whatever the leg is and you multiply by root 2. So our leg is the 3 root 5. And when I multiply that by root 2, I'm only going to get to multiply the radicands. That's what's underneath the radical. The 3 stays out. And we have now 3 root 10. And we can't simplify that anymore. Okay. As you're kind of using this to help you, if you need to pause the video at any time or go back and rewatch what I'm saying, you can do that. On number 9, we're going from the hypotenuse back to the leg. The leg is a smaller part. So anytime we're doing big to small, we're dividing. So we're taking this 2 root 6 and we're going to have to divide by root 2. Now, the 2 and the 6 are underneath the radical, and 2 can go into 6. So I don't need to rationalize this because I can go ahead and simplify to be 2 root 3. And that's what both x and y are, because you have legs that are congruent. This is a right isosceles. So hope this helps you with this section. And then on the next video, I'll go over the multi-step and the word problems.